Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Dembele. Threads one in. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Partey is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Partey, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Passes short and sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. Early ball. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Looking tidy in possession here. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Opts for safety. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. Partey. Still goalless. Lukaku. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Partey. And it's Van Dijk. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Lukaku. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. That's Partey. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Dembele. Dembele powering forward here. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Partey cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's picked out the run. And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, such a clever touch. Dembele is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. 5 minutes till the break. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Mbappe.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Haaland couldn't squeeze it through. Dembele. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Quick look, then plays it in. Punched away. And he's there to clear it. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Lukaku. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lukaku, he's found, he's had a hit! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Haaland has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And they're quick to press. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Partey. And he's forced to go back. That is a great pick out. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Partey. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, Sorlot.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Dembele. Partey. And they win it back again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a good foot in there. Bellingham. Now Foden. Partey. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's played him through. Up he goes! Yes! And surely that settles it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Thuram might just make this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hoisted in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. And he welcomes it in. Matches Cunha, and he's away. Decent hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big... Hits one! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Lukaku very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe. Matches Cunha. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Nuno Mendes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just eases him off the ball. Hakimi for Rice. Thuram. Rice. And Mendes. Rice. Hakimi. Thuram is firing after that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mathias Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? And he's been shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Temps additionnel.
Nuno Mendes.
1 minute.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Konate and Hakimi, and it's De Bruyne. Rice. It's Bellingham. Rice and Konate and Hakimi. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Matheus Cunha looking to add to his goal. Rice. He's had it taken off him. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's in on goal. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hakimi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 18. Changement.
And the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice. Rafael Leao concedes a free kick for that. He's felt that, hasn't he? Played with finesse.
550.
Shifted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafael Leao. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. Van Dijk. Here's Rafael Leao. Rice. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Hakimi. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. De Bruyne. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This is it then, now or never. Rice. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the keeper's given it away. And that is going out for a goal kick. Partey. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. I think we're just about done here. Konate gets across to intercept that, and he's forced to go back. For Rice.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Surlot.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice. 2 minutes to be added on. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior! Oh, didn't catch it right. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Partey. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Partey, pretty cagey early on from both sides.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Lukaku. And here's Thuram. And here's De Bruyne, who crossed in early. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Thuram. De Bruyne.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Partey, nicely weighted ball. Just eases him off the ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Mbappe!
Hakimi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Partey has given away a free kick. And now they can clear their lines. Rice. Nuno Mendes. And Branthwaite. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And that is decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Hakimi. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he welcomes it in. Nuno Mendes. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. Thuram. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
In for a header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nuno Mendes.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Van Dijk. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Rice. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour
Just
ce
about
match,
up to the hour now.
70 987.
Can he get onto this? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Danger averted for now. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. He's got away. Rice. Partey. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Big chance, must be! There. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. And it's Çalhanoğlu. 75 minutes played. Rice. Now it's Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Haaland. Hakimi does well to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Partey. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Rice. PSG on the counter-attack. Well, nicely intercepted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Haaland.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wan-Bissaka clears it away. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lukaku. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Wan-Bissaka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's Partey. Partey puts his foot on the gas. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rice. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nuno Mendes. And it's De Bruyne. That's good play. Pass. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's looking for the runner here. Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. Partey. Rice. Partey. Foden. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's lofted through here. Partey. De Bruyne. It's Van Dijk. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Partey. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's headed upfield. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Konate. Oh no, this does not look good. Rice. Van Dijk. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's lost his man here. Oh, what a ball he's in. Bellingham! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Le numéro 8.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21, Lukaku. À sa place, le
And the
numéro
action
18.
is back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland is the guilty party there. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Partey. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good spell of possession, this. Partey. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. Konate. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big, it's Lukaku! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 29.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Haaland. Oh, well played. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Nicely aimed pass. Rice. And Mendes. Lukaku. Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Partey. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi, Partey, Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 47. À sa place, le numéro 10. Attention, changement.
Matheus Cunha. And they're quick to get it back. And the counter is on. What a throw in. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rafael Leao. Rice. Passing nice and neat. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Mbappe is fouled. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is climbs up big! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Done delicately. Oh, that's clever. Lukaku. It's Bellingham. Now it's Sorloth. Rice gets a foot in here. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Partey. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nuno Mendes. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And Konate. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild.
Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Partey. Rice. And here's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. And they're on him in a flash. Brilliantly cut out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Partey. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rice. No, he's not getting his way this time. Partey. Floats it up and over. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Konate. Partey. And it's De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. That's been drilled forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Partey. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. And they win it back again. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Surlot. Rice does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Partey. De Bruyne. Chooses, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's De Bruyne. There's the hit! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lukaku!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He really is being given no time. Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
The pass is intercepted. Partey. That has been cut short. Hakimi. Now he's off and running. It's Bellingham. That's Partey. Now it's Surlot. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Bruyne. Ndika tries to clear. Thuram is the guilty party there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 20. Changement.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
Big header! He's got away with one there. Vinicius Junior into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Rice pinches it off him. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior, and he's forced to go back. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Lukaku, strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rice wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Driving forward. Now this could be a real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
De Bruyne! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lukaku. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lukaku goes in for the header. He's got a goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 down already, a nightmare start. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Ndika for Rice. Partey. And it's Lukaku. Bellingham. Lukaku. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Partey. Nuno Mendes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Lukaku. Partey. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham. Partey. Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lukaku. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a great pick out. Fires from distance. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21, Lukaku. Le numéro 27.
That gets things going for the second half.
Le numéro 18. Le numéro
Look,
14.
before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland, and the shot! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Partey, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi calmly anticipates. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And he's there to retrieve it.
Paris Saint-Germain are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And he's got his... He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pour ce match, 70 987.
He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Partey, who's set up one goal so far. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's De Bruyne. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap.
That's good defensive concentration.
And they've got a throw. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Dijk clears. Played over towards the opposite flank. Rice. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. And it's hoisted clear.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Partey looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25, le numéro 41. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's dealt with that well. Corner it is. All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Foot in. Haaland. Oh, that was vital. DiMarco. Now it's Tura. Now it's Mbappe. DiMarco. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already... Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Konate calmly anticipates. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Branthwaite gets it clear. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Partey.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball over the top. He's found a way. Decent hit! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He might be in here! And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Opts to play it back. Partey. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Bellingham. De Bruyne. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku finds himself offside. Partey. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Shot at goal! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. Rafael Leao. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, the shot could be on here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham. Rafael Leao. Interesting ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. That's very neat. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Great chance! Partey. Quality ball. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hakimi goes short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he was quick to react. And here's Lukaku, looking for options for movement. Thuram is herring after that one. Hakimi. Partey. Forwards and with intent.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Ndika deals with that comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao fiddles it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 18. Changement.
Stood up well to him there.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Haaland gets flagged offside. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And here's De Bruyne. And that's big chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Le numéro 27.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Le numéro
Well,
7.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's cut it out. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries to get it clear. Tonali, and the counter is on. Haaland. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. That could it go? Manchus Cunha! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, can he get onto this? Matheus Cunha, Tonali.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Matheus Cunha, and he's been shifted off it. And the number on the board is 3. Rice. Played into space out wide.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Hakimi fiddles it through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread neatly. Big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, easy pickings there. DiMarco. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Lukaku. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, it's been flattened there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lukaku, he gets big! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Courtois is there to clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's De Bruyne. Bellingham. And it's Lukaku. Steaming on goalwards. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Konate. And Hakimi. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Lukaku. And the finish! Goal! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. And Konate. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Partey. It's really well cleared. De Bruyne. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram! De Bruyne. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle, turns and goes back. Paris Saint-Germain needing a change of fortune here. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ruben Dias with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
À sa place, le numéro 18. Attention, changement.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
72 306.
Haaland. Hakimi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looks for the finish. And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rice. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the shot's on here. Great ball, and he's in here. Lukaku is onto this. And he's heaved it away.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 32, le numéro 41. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
No, that was never going to make it.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Vinicius Junior. Mendes gets good distance on it. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Çalhanoğlu clears, and it's played forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is quite... Bellingham! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Dembele, Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Courtois gets it away. And the keeper's got it again. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's managed to get free. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Done with nicely by the defence. Oh, they could break here. Shin. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. That is a brilliant interception. Lukaku is herring after that one. Di Marco. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing it.
And again! Mendes gets it clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vinicius Junior. Partey. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. So we're still where we started right now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe, can he put it away? Really nicely worked opportunity, that, some lovely exchanges.
Mbappe really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Partey, and it's De Bruyne. Thuram. The referee's awarded a free kick. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mbappe! Well, there's the clearance. 30 minutes gone. Rice is the guilty party. It's a quick one. Hakimi. Brilliantly cut out. Musiala. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Partey. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bellingham. And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's being shifted off it. Great run on the overlap here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Lukaku.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Opts to play it back. Mbappe, and the finish! Now, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Partey actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Van Dijk. Mbappe! Oh, that's just stunning!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ruben Dias. Courtois with the clearance. To Musiala. Partey. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hakimi.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.